right?
Yeah.
Like shots fired, everyone's going. Like the Chief's waking up, getting out of bed, putting his pajamas on, he's coming too.
Yep.
The headquarters is clearing out, right? So there's no need. Just go. Just get to the area. Use your best judgment. Set up at a perimeter somewhere until someone like a supervisor gets on scene and directs you otherwise. But just stay off the radio.
Yeah.
Just stay off the radio.
Nick Wooden said, "We know how radios work. You may know, brother, but some people don't.
You may know, but there's a lot of civilians watching this. They have no idea when Erik was saying, the beep and the annoyance. We all know what that annoying beep is.
Most part of even we where I'm at out here, and I'll call it BFE. We've got about 3. So let me and Suresh, let me tell you this. I patrol 900 and it's roughly 917 square miles, and when I'm on, I'm the only deputy on. It can take me an hour running code. I'm not going to go into the miles per hour of going to a priority 1 call. That it's just me going or whoever's on duty going. We're very lucky if we have a trooper that's in the same county because of all the stuff going on at the border and down at the Capitol. And I hope these guys are watching this, meaning the people at the Capitol. Right. But it's very common for me to unfortunately go to a domestic, or not just me, but any one of the deputies or officers up here by themselves. Dispatch, be advised, there's weapons. Would you like me to go ahead and start doing call outs? Yeah, go ahead. Let's go ahead and call some people. Half of the people don't live in the county, but we'll call them and see if they can start coming. At least they can scoop me up by the time they get there if something bad really happens. But just some of these comments up here, and guys, I appreciate these comments. Some people are saying push that panic button. It's basically going to rain police. That panic button doesn't work everywhere. We are in a much better digital age now. And Erik actually showed me his new radio, and that thing looked like it was going to grow wings and friggin' fly, and probably had a friggin' solar panel that was going to pop out and energize this thing. And I was very envious. I'm on an 800 band radio with a digital channel. I have one single digital channel that I get to work off of. But I'm within 8 miles of the county seat, my handheld doesn't work. So if I'm out on a traffic stop and they're status checking me, no bueno. I got to send a friggin' smoke signal up, get back to my car, hold that thing in for 1,001, 1,002, wait for it to hit the repeater. I'm 10-4. 10-4, we copied your traffic. I'm out here literally out in the sticks. I came from a much larger agency down in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, and I'm used to the red buttons like they're saying. I'm used to the full digitalization to where the large agency I worked at in DFW could actually contact our dispatch, take all of our patrol officers by a click of a mouse, drag them onto their channel, and they called it 1098. They're going over to another channel, and we could all talk together. We didn't have to do anything to the radios, and dispatchers could do it. Up here, if I ask a dispatcher to do that, they're going to look at me like I'm crazy. And it's not because of them. It's because of the technology that we have up here, which is way behind the gap, unfortunately.
Yeah, I put up on the thing Greg was talking about what some of the tactical breathing techniques are. Breathe in for 5, hold for 5, exhale for 5. That's one common technique. And for those wondering, like, what good does that do? Just try it yourself. It literally will lower your heart rate. You watch it.
Lowers your blood pressure.
Blood pressure, yeah. Yep, it's crazy. What did Nick say here? It literally sounds like my grandfather if he was a sheriff over 9 deputies in the 70s. They did almost everything alone. That's old school policing, brother. Yeah, you ain't lying.
It is.
And shout out to your grandfather if he was a sheriff back in the day, bro. That's awesome. Like,
thanks for the service.
It doesn't get any more gangster than being old school sheriff, man.
He's probably got a slapjack sitting somewhere.
Oh, I know, right?
You know it.
Old slapjacks. If you're not familiar with what a slapjack is, it's basically a piece of leather with a piece of lead,
like steel marble in it.
Yeah, and old school stuff, man. Let's keep going. See what goes on.
Travis, let me talk.
His phone's going off. Bro, are you in a shooting? That's one of his friends probably right now. Like, I'm
sitting in Denny's. Is this for real or do I need to go?
Oh my goodness.
Do I need to go? Are you guys fucking with me right now?
Oh, that is so true. I'm about to eat the sandwich. Is this real?
I heard you're in a shooting. Here's me with this McDonald's thing. Selfie time.
Like that's so the thing that most people don't understand, once again, for the non-cops out there, like it's always that moment, right? When you're like, it's like 11:30 at night. It's kind of getting quiet. I'm gonna get this sandwich, and you're just about to take that bite, and then you hear this happen. You're like,